Hi traders, this is Forex Nelson and I'm back again today with another 3 trades. I sold 3 pound pairs. They were based on pound weakness. It still is less than 20%. So that I would call a bus driver. And of course the Swiss at this point in time is also a bus driver. That is what you need to get some price action within the market. Today's date is April the 8th, and I'm using my new Pro Scalper system. Now, before I get into the trades, I would like to inform you that all trading systems will work less than 50% of the time. It took me 8 years and over 700 trading systems to learn that. To get that up to 80 or 90% success rate, you will have to learn how to trade the flow of the market, which is what I teach. You will also have to learn trade management and money management. I have made trading the market simple and easy to do for all 3 sessions, including many ways to trade the markets. To be successful in trading, all you need is a lot of chart time and a lot of education. I provide the education. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you leave your name and email address, I will put you on my email list for free weekly trading tips. Okay, now we can get into the trades. First trade, pound New Zealand. Let's see where I got in at. I took this trade as all 3 of them, 640 around that time, New York time this morning. Took the trade following my rules. The Pro Scalper was red here, this line, top left corner, selling, telling me to sell. That's exactly what I did. Now it did do a bit of a pullback of about 13 pips. And I decided just to close out the trade at this point, which was 22 pips. Now 22 pips on the pound New Zealand paid $1,551. Now this trade is a very good example of a great way to trade. Follow the rules. Comes with a very high success rate once you know how to trade it. And the rules are in the training videos. Great way to trade. That's using the indicators on the top and the bottom. Everything is perfect and very strong suggestion for selling. And that's exactly what I did. Pound CAD, let's take a look at that. Let's see where I got in at. Another good example of a great way to trade. The goal line is not super strong for going down, but it's still going down. Took the trade here, did do a pullback of around 23 pips. Took a while, but finally dropped, as I knew it would. And once it started bouncing around the average daily range here, this red line, I decided just to close out the trade. Looks like with 31 pips, and 31 pips on the pound CAD paid $2,463. Okay, moving on to the last pair, the pound yen. Again, perfect example of a great way to trade. Let's just drag and drop this up, see where I got in at. Traded it exactly the way I teach it within the training videos. Everything suggesting to sell. Now there's 2 ways of getting in the trade aggressively, which is what I did right here. And if you're a conservative trader, you would take the trade on this red candle. But anyhow, I took the trade, did go against me 5 pips, and decided to close it out at this point. Looks like with 41 pips, and 41 pips on the pound yen paid $3,756. Now I just put my this recording video on pause for just a bit while I was waiting for my last trade to complete. I also added the pound Aussie, sold it as I did with the other 3 pairs, just closed it. So let's run a check on this one. Another one here, great example of a great way to trade. Took the trade again at the same time around 6:40 this morning. This one went against me a bit, about 20 pips, not a big deal. But when the charts look like this, I know I'm going to have a winner. And that winner is 26 pips. And 26 pips on the pound Aussie paid, let's see, $1,989. Now I did a total of 4 trades. I usually do 3 or more. Many times it's between 5 and 10 trades, as I just never know which pair will move the most. So if you throw in a few pound pairs like I did today, you can be sure that at least 3/4 of them, or 75% of them, will give you more than 10 pips, especially if you're trading at the right time of day. These are all advanced tips and tricks that I go in great detail showing you within the training videos. Without the education and a good system, you will fail, especially if you do not learn how to trade the flow of the market. So today, trades ended up producing 120 pips, and those 120 pips paid $9,760. Every day I'm trading, my goal is around 100 or more pips, and today I got it again. And as you can clearly see, the pound is a very strong bus driver. I learned that from my mentor 15 years ago. You need a meter. If you don't have a meter, you're going to struggle. And of course, you got to have a good meter. I went through 12 meters before I found a good one. So a good meter, and you have to know how to trade it, and you got to know which pairs are the bus drivers. So if your system is not producing like my Pro Scalper system, I suggest you get your hands on it. Do so. All you have to do is look right below this video for my contact information. You'll also realize that my Pro Scalper system, I do charge $250 for it. This is the most important thing. I teach how to trade the flow of the market. If you don't learn this, you will always struggle and be part of the 95% of traders who fail. Just keeping an eye on this pound trade. Should have stayed in for a little bit more pips. And if you want to know how you can stay in for more pips, I actually have some videos right here. How to stay in the trade for more pips. As I do not have the signal to close the trade yet. But as I said many times, when I get around 100 pips, I'm generally happy and call it a very good day of trading. So let's see. Now it comes with 4 gigabytes of training, the system, the package, and you'll get an exact copy of my system on your MT4 platform. Now it comes with 5 MT4 templates, 10 custom indicators, and of course my favorite meter. It comes with a lot of PDF books, a lot of Word documents, and that's what you're going to need. A lot of education to succeed. Now there's a lot of ways to trade, as you can see. I teach a lot of ways. That's why there's 42 training videos, and I threw in 9 bonus videos. Running a bit short on time, I'm just going to talk about a great way to trade. All 4 trades were exactly a great way to trade, nice and clear, you know, along with the scalper also telling me to get in the trade Now, it doesn't mean you have to get in a trade as soon as you get the very first signal, but as long as it's telling you to sell, well, then I teach you how to get into the trade. Should have followed the rules, get a little bit of a pullback, but not a big deal. I still ended up on this trade 26 pips. I'm very happy with that. So you can read all the different ways that I teach on how to trade, put it on pause, and of course, after you check out everything here, if you have any questions, all you got to do is pick up the phone and call me. Here's my number. If you live too far, simple, just send me an email. There's an underscore here. Now, if you click on this link right here, we'll have a Skype connection, and through Skype screen sharing, I'll give you a free session, no obligation, and I'll give you some free tips and tricks. If nothing else, it should help your trading. Remember, no obligation, totally free. So, now if you click on this link right here, you'll see 32 screenshots of all the different trigger systems I've been building over the years. So that just about wraps up this video. And I'll repeat it again. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until the next trade, happy trading, and remember to keep yourself and your family safe. Okay, bye for now.